Howdy y'all, it's Ronald Raegan here, and today we're going to be talking about Roblox. Just kidding, it's how a lady scammed me $700. So basically my mom asked on Facebook if anybody needed editing work done. So this lady, we'll call her Janet, saw my mom's post and then sent me an email saying like, hey, I need some videos done. So I basically edited 3 videos for her. She paid me, everything went right. After she paid me, she came back to me with some more videos asking them to be done too. Then I give her a breakdown of the pricing and like which videos had what price to them. And I asked her if that was reasonable and she said yes, it was reasonable. Then she uploaded a lot of videos to our Dropbox folder. There were about 24 videos that needed editing and half of them were 30 minutes to an hour long. She said she needed 1/2 of those videos by the next week. I apparently didn't notice that at the time because there is no way I could edit that much in a week with like school and all my other responsibilities. I said, okay, I'm downloading the videos now, which apparently meant I agreed to it. Please don't mind the slight set change. I lost footage and had to refilm it. Then I realized how much work this was gonna be. So I sent her this email. Hey Janet, I'm so sorry, but I don't think I'm going to be able to complete this job in the time frame you've given me. I was under the impression that the videos were shorter, and I don't think I can do that much work by your deadline. I can't do it, she needs to find someone else. Simple, right? Wrong. Janet replied, I thought the fact that they were longer was clear. I understand that it looks daunting, but they are a conversation. So the amount of editing needed is not as much as the ones I did by myself, where I made a lot of mistakes. I need them done. Yes, I know you need them done, but I can't do it. Would another week be helpful? Remember this, she said I could have another week. Let me know your thoughts as soon as possible. I have a deadline and failure is not an option. The fact that she said failure is not an option should have been a huge red flag. Like, no pressure, but I just brushed it off as an inspirational quote. My parents looked at how many videos there were and basically said that I needed to do this because Janet was depending on me. Janet didn't really have to depend on me. She could have easily gone on Fiverr. And hired someone to edit the videos for her. I told my parents so many times that I didn't think I could do this job, but they said that I had already agreed to it, so I had to do this. So my parents told me to send Janet back this email. I've looked at the videos once again, and I believe I'd be able to do it after all with an extra week. I sent that email on May 26th. Then she responded, that is awesome, thank you. Like, lady, calm down. You're like twice my age and can't be near as professional? On May 31st, 6 days after my agreement email, I said, good evening, Janet. I've pretty much completed the videos you needed, so would you like me to go ahead and upload them to the Dropbox folder so you can check them? And she responded, yes, please. Then this happened. Hey, I tried uploading the videos, but my Dropbox business free trial ended and it won't let me upload any more videos. Would you be willing to use a different program such as Google Drive just for this job? No response. So then I just made a Google Drive folder and uploaded all the videos to it. Then I sent her this. Hello, I invited you to my Google Drive folder with all the edited promotional videos in it. No response again. So I emailed her once more with this. Hey, do you have access to the Google Drive folder? I'm pretty sure I gave it to you, but if you could let me know if you have it, that would be great. 2 days later, she replied, or shall I say, complained. Hi Raegan, I did as I have told you before, I do not like Google, nor I want my content to be available there since it is now public. That is the reason why I pay for a private, non-sharing platform like Dropbox. I am not happy with the decision you made, and I urge you to take the video down. Google Drive isn't public? The files and folders in your Google Drive are private by default until you decide to share them. You can share your documents with specific people or you can make them public, and anyone on the internet can view the shared files. I didn't make them public, so they were private. I had time to review the videos this weekend, and I think that there was a misunderstanding of what I expected versus what you did. I needed the totally of the videos to be edited by the end of last week, and I needed the short videos first. So you're saying you needed all the videos by June 1st? That meant you expected me to edit 24 videos in 12 days. half of those being 30 minutes to an hour long. You said that you wouldn't have time to complete them with the timeline I gave you, so I gave you more time, and when you deliver it was only the promotional videos, which are all less than 5 minutes. Maybe there was some kind of misunderstanding here on my end, but like, that's when you ask me to fix things, not get mad at me. And I got them to you way ahead of time, so it's like, after all, she's the one who pressured my parents into pressuring me into doing this job. As requested to get the videos as you complete each one of them, so I had time to review and request more work on them if needed, as well as monitoring that you were doing what I needed and that you were following the timeline I gave you. But you didn't do that either. To the best of my knowledge, she never asked me to send her each video as I was done with it. I started asking for your participation as an editor over a month ago and you committed to work with me. I did rely on that, unfortunately. I'm sorry you can't get professional quality from an amateur editor. Also, the quality of the additions this time around is not the same as the first videos you edited for me. There is a lot of mistakes that we made that were not edited, dead silence that should be cut out, and repetition of the same sentences as the previous 3 redos I requested from you, and almost all of them. It looks to me that you did not even listen to what was said, when that was a job, to edit the conversation and images to present as professional as they could. I'm sorry if my work wasn't perfect the first time around, but like, as I said before, that's when you ask me to fix stuff. I'm not a magician. Also, you asked me to leave the dead silence in. You said this: basically, for this interview, I am not looking to cut time between the speaker's talks, but mistakes, redos, duplication of the same sentence or phrase. Which I did my best to cut out, but like, I was working constantly to get this stuff done, and I was kind of skimming through parts because I was doing this stuff at like midnight, trying to get done with it so I could go to sleep. And I probably missed a bunch of stuff because I was tired, trying to finish it ASAP so you wouldn't get mad at me. I'm explaining all these to you so you understand that when you accept a responsibility for a job that you are being trusted with its completion, you must deliver and be responsible because you are affecting people's business and lives. I wasn't irresponsible. I literally was working day and night, constantly trying to get this done for you. Also, the rates that you are charging are professional rates, which I have no issues paying if I had the quality on the editing that I expected. And you have shown that you can deliver it on time, and not post it on platforms that you were not authorized to do so. I'm not charging professional prices at all. I charged $400 for 16 videos. That's cheap because like professional editors charge $100 per minute of footage. Like I'm cheap. This is cheap. This is a steal. I believe that you have the potential to be an awesome editor, but I believe that it was simply too much for you at this time. Did I not say earlier that yes, it was too much work for me? Did I not warn you that I probably couldn't do this? I would appreciate if you let your mother know about this email and my decision, and if she wants to contact me, I will be open to talk to her as well. So I let both of my parents know about this email, and my dad sent an email back to her saying that, basically telling her a bunch of the stuff I've pointed out already and saying that she didn't have a right to like yell at me like that. And then he said she could have the videos for absolutely free. I seriously disagreed with my dad on this one because like I spent 19 and a half hours working on her stuff, and guess what I'm gonna get? Not a penny. My dad said he knew it wasn't fair, but it was what was best, even though Janet specifically said in her email, so please send me the charges that you expect me to pay for your services, and I hope that you understand that this is the end to our collaborations. So after my dad sent the email, Janet responded that she would pay after all and that she was willing to pay. So my dad sent her my payment information. Like, the total for those 24 videos came out to like $700 for around $40 an hour. Not expensive. Then she sent my dad back another email saying that, yeah, she didn't want to pay after all. Yep, she said that. After that, we just dropped the whole thing as the next thing we could do was take her to court, and that wasn't really worth it over $700. Personally, I would have loved to take her to court just because I wanted to see the justice done. It's less, like at this point, it was less about the money and more about the fact that I just wanted somehow to set her in her place and say that, hey, you shouldn't do this, and like get my money because that's the right thing. It's less about me actually wanting the money, if that makes any sense. I'm just sharing this because like I want to let you guys know that there are people out there like this, and that you need to be wary of this and not always constantly trust everyone that does business with you, because there's going to be people like this. I also wanted to make this video because it's such a weird instance, and I got nothing else out of it, so I might as well get a video out of it. Anyway guys, that's it for today's video. But yeah, I got a new lighting setup. Hopefully any videos in the future from now will have better lighting. So anyways, I'll see you next time guys, and signing out.